It's a trap!
And there we go. All right, all right, all right. What's going on here? Yeah, tomorrow's the day, actually, the update. Yeah, we got Crab in the house. We got Augustine 4. What up? B4 Dubs. Shrimp Dragon. Sean. What up? What up? What up? Free to win. Semper Fi. Got up to tier 5. I think I got the Nurnberg. Baklava, what's going on? I don't know if he streamed. Initially I was planning on playing, I think, on Friday on this one. I was kind of worn out, didn't feel like streaming, so I just played the AI to get the crate. So we'll have last week's crate to open. And we'll have this week's premium supplies. They're not weekly boost. Let's see, where do we got to go to that? Okay, so that's not too bad. So we'll probably get 2 new commanders tonight. Because right now we got, well, let's check the bureau first. Alright, so I think we got the Grover stage 1 done. Got Luchins, and I already had Luchins, so that was a duplicate. Then Yamato ended up being the one with the most ships. Ishizuki we got. Wyoming, I don't think do I have Wyoming? I think we're close. Oh, I did get Wyoming. Let's put that one on there too. So Yamato, we're actually fairly close. And we already got Kondo as well, so he'll be legendary level 1 as well, but that's alright. Maybe we can put the tier 5 on there. Got Dave in the house, Albinor. What's going on? The One Origin. Semper Fi, Jason, Race Bun Wilson. What's up with the pirate stuff? I don't know. We haven't really gotten a definitive word on what it is yet. I don't know if it's coming right off the bat tomorrow or if it's going to be... Sometimes a lot of that stuff doesn't show up till about part way through. We'll find out. I'll keep you guys posted. Manuel, what's going on? Willing to go the distance in the free-to-play account? Yeah. We're out of premium time now, so I think it's going to slow down a little bit. Yeah, the Nurnberg. Yeah, so here's my tier 2 fleet. We'll take it by tier. Got the Campbelltown. And then it's all... We got the Tachibana. I think we got all these destroyers. Now, I'm kind of waiting until we get some destroyer commanders. But if we don't get good commanders tonight, maybe we can play a few destroyer games. Tier 2 destroyer, you don't need a huge high-level build, obviously. We're going to pretend we never saw the pirate stuff. Why did they show what it is? Yeah, no problem, Hiccup. YouTube chat window is now a white background assault on the census. You might have... There's like a nighttime mode and daytime mode. How you would switch it on and off, I don't know. It's probably under YouTube account settings or whatever. That'd be my guess. Yeah, same thing, Dave. Yeah, when the Nurnberg freeze came out, it was kind of busted. So I could put up some damage with it at the time. It was like, man, I don't want to play this till they fix it. And then by the time they fixed it, it was like, wow, on to the bigger and better. All right, so tier 2, we got those. Tier 3, Phoenix is close to Omaha. We got the Doogie, close to the Emily. Kuma, close to the Furutaka. Danae, not really much happening there. Svetlana, I think I just got that unlocked. The Gus, of course, and the Carl we're done with. I just got the Carl just in case we need it for a bureau. I think once I'm done with these tier 3s in the bureau, I'll just sell them just to declutter. And then tier 4, we got the Königsberg, which is done. Now we got the Nurnberg, which is coming along. There's only 2 upgrades on it. 92,000 to go. So I think we should check out the containers. Uh-oh. Looked like the game froze for a second. What's going on with my containers? Alright. Containers are broken. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got Von Hipper. Nice. Perfect. So that'll let us lean into some secondary builds. Alright, alright. Von Hipper's interesting. Gives us some options. Get stung, what's going on? Germano, what's happening? Face another update. It's coming tomorrow. It's about that time. Chocolate Starfish. What up? Back on the Xbox, yep. The Temere. I don't know what it's going to be like. I think on my main account I got enough for... I probably don't even have enough for 2 of them. I think I'm about 5 mil shy. I'm hoping they give us some credits. Otherwise I'll just have to pick one. Alright, so let's see what we got. Now Von Hipper, I think... Let me pull up my chart quick before we jump into this. You guys don't mind slapping the like button while we're getting going here. Yeah, I kind of mapped out what I wanted to do with my commanders. Let's see. Yeah, so the French, I got Celiacs for both lines, but I do have a Von Hipper slated as an inspiration. Let's see, how much shit do we got? 200. Now, the blue stars, you start getting more the higher the tiers, so now that we got a tier 5, we can start making those a little bit. I think bumping him up to level 7 is not bad. That way we can put him on the battleship lines for a little while. Alright. Hey, Lil Pete, what's going on? What's my tier 7 go to? Itachi, probably. I don't know. There's a lot of good tier 7s. That's probably my favorite tier to play. Alright, so... Got to play a few games and we'll get one more commander crate tonight. Why don't we just jump onto the Kaiser and get Sheer off there now that we got... Franz as part of the group. Yeah. 6 degrees. Fuck it. Leave it on there for now. We'll put the secondary build on there even though we don't have any secondary ships yet. You could always consider running Von Hipper as your commander. We'll get a warm up in with this one. Triple H, what's going on here? You like Von Hipper more for some of the low tiers? Yeah, That makes more sense, yeah. They're not as secondary focused. Yeah, what do we got here? Looks like Greece domination mode. Call me D, what's going on? Need a flag. Yeah, we do need a flag on here. It's a good point. Jason, what's going on? Wonder if I was gonna do a stream. Yeah, I got a lot done today, so I figured got time for at least some action. We'll see how long it goes. Back to the dark mode chat window. Nice. Alright, glad you got to figure it out. Slapped the like button. Excellent, excellent. You need to take your aggression out on anything. The like button is a good way to do it. Full credit for the secondary hits. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't devalue them just because it's quote-unquote auto-aimed. But if we're going to reward people for putting will to rebuild and staying alive forever, you know, that's picking a ship build. Might as well reward the people that put the secondary boosters on, right? Who's looking forward to the next update? I think it should be pretty good. What are you guys thinking? There you are. Oh, it's an Agent core over there. And the turret traverse on this is slow. Some of these low tier ships are real slow turret traverse. Yeah, what I got? T-22. I would guess it's probably 6 kilometer range. 7 at the most. Kuma. My God, don't tempt me. Let's see what our secondary range is only 5, even though we got a prototype secondary build. I don't know if I put the mods on the ship. I must have. This isn't my first game in this. I did launch torps. Son of a bitch. Oh, no, that's not good. We might be dead. Man, this thing's clunky. The Kaiser. There's some more torpedoes. Not sure how it got spotted that quickly. Jesus. Ah, fuck. Well, I don't think this is going to be the longest game we've ever played. Let's see if we can get a double, though. Yeah, I think you gotta remember about the low tier destroyers. They all reload real quickly. Alright, well. I'll have to check back in with that one later. Darren's good. Training rooms. What's the Haida? Haida. Was that supposed to be coming? Alright. Core Bay we're almost done with. Let's play one game in the Core Bay. Training rooms are about 98% for the next update. Okay. Those are pretty good odds. Those are pretty good odds. Clips, what's going on here? Ada's the Canadian ship? Okay. Canadian accent, eh? Sounds pretty good. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me, we can't get fooled again. I think is the quote you're going for, Sean. The X-Mex update. Yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of strange because I think the last, like, pretty much every year since the game launched, the year-end update cycle like changes a little bit. They always have historically added like a week or two to the last, for sure the last update, and I thought maybe the last two updates. But I don't know if that's gonna work this year. So I think that would put us into next year. What you doing? Here's a mobile right there. If that's not a mobile name, I don't know what is. That's gotta be a mobile name. ID 1057604579421. The other cold bear, the Core Bay. Nate coming in hot. What happened to your boats and your pass? Did you uninstall? No, this is my Xbox. Oh, I don't know. This is probably the 5th edition or so of this. We're just starting a new account. Checking out the trials and tribulations of the free-to-play life. Oh, God. It's like our team's melting. Thank you, Date. Appreciate it. Yeah, now I got the other account.
George
we were on there, what?
is equivalent of a rock star.
Why is this guy playing with his throttle knob in public? Alright, that side looks like it's in serious trouble to me. Got Akuma who's dead. We gotta try and kill this side and see if we can hold on for dear life. They're getting slaughtered over there. This Tenryu, I don't know if that ship's sturdy enough to capture a base, but we'll find out. Yeah, it might be difficult. Carl? Kaiser gets nuked by the East Sakaze. And the South Carolina kills the Carl. That's a big turn of events. Oh, and the Langley kills the Phoenix. And this game, which looked over just a moment ago. Oh! Now we're not going to do anything. I was fixing up to, or trying to get in the mood to fight like a 1v9, but Team comes out of the woodworks. Jesus, these guys are dodging tonight. Yeah, we lost our South Carolina. It could have been the best South Carolina game I've ever seen. Oh, and the Clemson with the double. Alright, so we're still going to have to do a little bit of work. Yeah, I know he's there, man. I would not have gotten that close to him if I were you. I'm hoping this guy rushes me so I can kill him, because he should be one-shottable. To turn all the way around to fight these other two guys is going to take a minute. And then if I don't kill this guy first, then I'm going to have to turn all the way back around again, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. But that's apparently what's going to have to happen, so... Not cooperative. Not cooperating at all. Shit.
Problem resolution.
Alright. Well, at least we're shooting some sort of AA. I don't think it's probably that strong, but... Fuck! These floods tonight, man. It's 2. Jesus Christ. I haven't had 2 floods stick in a short period like that in years. Yeah, fuck off, will ya?
Dégâts critiques au moteur. Torpille à bâbord.
This one looks like it's over to me. Jesus Christ. Rough. Old school baseball, Tbull. Talked about enjoying the dark side. I got an Xbox so I can play Starfield whenever it comes out. Sounds like it won't be for another 10, 15 years, but... Alright, somehow we won the Kaiser game. No thanks to me on that one. Let's get a flag on there while we're at it. Orbe's got a flag. Yeah, 1-1. Kind of a rocky start. Alright, so we just need some regular XP right now. So we got Von Hipper tonight. Or this was last Sunday's crate, but we opened it tonight. Which isn't really a... He's not slated to be a main commander of mine, but we did boost him a little bit as an inspiration. You're on Xbox, Nate? Oh, I mean, the two problems I have, or the two differences are the joysticks on Xbox have a little bit of a dead spot where you got to move them like, I don't know, a millimeter, 2 millimeters before they start moving. And then the thumb pad on the left-hand thumb. On PlayStation, it's to the left of the joystick, and on this, it's to the right and slightly down. And so if I'm in the thick of the battle and I'm switching back and forth on the consoles with some regularity, then that Trying to do consumables. I've misclicked a few of those. The aiming's not catastrophic, but I'm not as snappy on this system. But it's not the end of the world. Yeah, other than that, I think it's... oh, we got an Arc Royal. Ooh. Caracula. See if we can use this smoke for a little bit. I think he's crossed in front of us, luckily. That was nice, because we were kind of broadside to these ships. And the last thing we needed was another short game. Yeah. Gotta be careful playing the Nurnberg, that's for sure. Alright. There he is. Alright. One destroyer down, one cruiser down. New Orleans got a lot of health. I hit him about 20 times. He's backing up. The Ismail, that is. Oh. Nice. The Nurnberg is one of the all-time great ships to shoot at, so you got to keep that in mind when you're playing it. Alright, so they got D. We're trying to get A, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I think that destroyer is going to die here. So, can I hold A between a full health Ismail, which I can't really damage in a New Orleans? No. But we do got 5v1, 5v2, 5v3 on D, however you want to look at it. We're going to try and kill the New Orleans and then get in the mid, maybe, and support this side. The Russian battleships are hard for cruisers to deal with, usually. Hey, Asif. Doing good. How you doing? Yeah, I'm surprised the New Orleans didn't take more damage as well. We didn't get citadels, but we were getting side AP shots. Shit. Right there, I would have... It's harder for me to aim those snapshots on this than PlayStation. Gotta get that fucking Ismail blocked. I'm gonna turn kind of hard here. If this New Orleans is paying attention, he might be able to kill me, but the Ismail taking shots at my sides I can't have. Alright, excellent. Got a crossfire created by the destroyer. Nice. God damn it, motherfucking planes. That's 3 floods tonight. Well, I think we should be able to win the game at least. Fire walk with me in the Arc Royale. Jesus. What's up, EJ? How you doing? Luchins, yeah, we got Luchins. Yeah, so I mean, we can't expect the AP to be as reliable at range as we would on my other builds, but I always got this option. I don't know how you can really give up your German sonars on the cruisers. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Low tiers are secretly all seal clubbers. I mean, you'll notice them down here. There's people that know what they're doing, there's people that don't know what they're doing. You can usually tell them apart. If certain things happen. Alright, let's see if we can get the Brittany unlocked. Terrence and Phillip as Canadian commanders, that'd be pretty badass. The Haida, yeah, there's no reason that it wouldn't come. Just a matter of time. Alright, we're back on Big Race. More carriers. It's weird, when I bust out the Oyster Gotland, we can't find a carrier anywhere. What's up, Chaz? How you doing? Alright, let's see what we can do here. Only one destroyer. Is that every game I've had a permanent flood? That's a bad omen. Bad juju. Best way to get no CV in your game is put AA build. Well, then it still works in a way, you know. If the game's... if the game's preventing the CVs from being in your game to begin with, I'd call that a win. Even though it might seem like your builds are being wasted. If you don't have to deal with the planes, period, that's a win. Where I'm from. Oh my god, we got HE in this fucking thing. Why did I have HE in there? Fucking edge and cores. I guess it's Sunday. We should expect all the premiums out and about. That's what you gotta remember for playing low tiers on Sunday. It is not as many new players. Want him to get the middle base. That's a big problem. I don't know if he's trying to get it. Doesn't look like it, but just in case. If you can capture 3 bases in this mode, it's pretty hard to lose. Because the scoring goes very quickly. Alright, Agincourt, if we can get him. That would be a nice pickup Phoenix dead, yes. Fucking hell.
Tourelle principale sérieusement endommagée.
You don't normally want to, like if we're fighting a group like this, you'd want to fight them left to right in this case, because that's where our broadside is, but took a bit of a risk trying to kill this thing. Like, we're going to go down here. I can either try and kill the Danae, which wouldn't be bad, or the Agincourt. That's a kill. That would be real nice. Nice. That's huge. Okay. Keeps us alive for a couple minutes. Boom! Here you go!
On a détruit un croiseur ennemi.
Yeah, normally being broadside to the whole board like this isn't good, but I kind of had to do what I had to do. Alright, you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna attack right back. Comsomlets, that is your real name. Yeah, we got him a good whack. Let's see how we're looking here. All right, I got a doogie. I don't know. These games where there's the low tiers, the battleships are really kind of tough for the cruisers. I don't know. That could go either way. What do you guys think? Max anti-flood builds. I mean, normally I don't get permanent floods on me very often. Like, I don't think most streams you would see one. But to have 4 in like an hour, it's unusual. You shooting AP or not? Alright, you got your torps off. Shoot the fucking guns, man. Shoot your fucking guns. AP. Like, you could look at these guys and say they don't seem like they know what they're doing to me. Like, this guy looked like he kind of did because he was angling, but then he kept shooting HE. You could say Doogie's tough to hit with the AP, but I would be trying it. I think we might have that one in the bag. They killed the carrier, so that takes some of the heat off the Mutsuki. Uh-oh, he's about to die. Oh god, he's trying to gun down the South Carolina. Ah, maybe I spoke a little too soon. Typical low-tier Japanese destroyer, right? Has he been pissing you off? Then you load AA build, no carriers. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. If we wanna succumb to the superstitious thinking that the AA builds are preventing the carriers from being in your game, then I would say everybody should put them on, because then you won't have to play against carriers anymore, right? Unfortunately, I don't think it works that way, but if it does, then it's a win-win, because if they become so hard to find games for them because everybody's running AA builds, then the games they do get shoved into still go against people that have builds to counter them. So I don't know. I'm trying it more and more. I'll be trying them on this account too, obviously in the lower tiers to start with. But the other account, I've put them on, 10, 15 ships so far, and I'm not seeing a lot of downside in performance by taking away some of the other aspects of the build. But anything we can do to rattle those carriers' cages, I'd say it's all good, baby, baby. Yeah. So you can look at this and say 18. All right, well, we got 8 at 1.2 with 10 damage. That's nothing. 8 at 3 for 13. Not a lot there. But until we get this hull, here we get 2 more AA mounts. It doesn't sound like a lot, but the whole, the types of guns might change. Or it might just be a dog shit AA platform. That's also a possibility. I think we're just going to put secondary builds on pretty much everything. Just to try it out. Bugsby, what's going on? Looking for CV games so bad you ended up playing your CV yourself? Oh, Jesus. Late again. What up, Ty? It's all good. Just a chill Sunday night stream. Depend on the blue DD and the Mutsuki. I think they should be able to win that game, but I mean, your teammates are unreliable to begin with, and then you mix in inexperience. Uh-oh. What's going on here? This isn't even just an Xbox game. AA number is meaningless. I wouldn't say it's meaningless. It's a good starting point. AA builds are based in the high tiers, yeah. But what I'm trying to do now is figure out where it makes sense to use them and what the limits are, right? I think we were talking about it on Saturday. Like if we got let's say our AA rating on the Fubuki's 2, well, doubling that, let's say you can boost it by 50% somehow. Well, anytime you can boost something 50% in this game, it's pretty strong, but on the other hand, if you're boosting nothing by 15%, then maybe that doesn't make as much sense. So there's got to be some sort of... There's got to be a set of ships where it makes a lot of sense to use them on, a set of ships where it doesn't make a lot of sense, and then somewhere there's going to be some gray zone in the middle. And kind of figuring that out is going to be part of the trick. Fucking Tenryu is running. Why am I playing the Corbeil again? I just got the fucking Brittany. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Hey, Joshua. Got a birthday party, then you'll be back? Alright. We'll be here for a while. USN DDs, USN light cruisers, worth going the route? Yeah. I mean, battleships. I think the American ships in general are pretty good. I'm just starting to, we'll do more dedicated coverage on the other account, where we can test a high-level Kong, a high-level UKKs. We've seen a couple Oyster games on the stream that are 30-plus planes shot down. I'm trying to see if I can get a double clear skies on that thing. I think you should be able to. It sounds like it. Hey, Thelonious, what up? Are you not shooting this thing that's rushing you? Talk about relying on others. Oh, you had to line up the perfect torpedo strike.
Destroyer ennemi envoyé par le fond.
USN Heavy is a better A. What do you gotta really give up? Well, yeah, I don't know. It might be... I'll be interested to see what the heavies feel like with Kincaid. I've been using Einstein for a long time, you know. Oh, hold on me. Oh my god. There's a golden fist out up there.
That's how it's done.
We're doing pretty well. I'd say if we get B, it'd be a lot more comfortable.
À toutes les forces présentes, capturez cette zone.
Tachibana says he's on it. We'll see if he can deliver. Marble Flint, what's going on? Jeez. Giving up Ingenious. Yeah, that is a concern. But I've already had to consider that on Lucian's. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might just rely more on Commander Inspirations. Giving up Ingenious on cruisers is asking a lot. I know you don't need it, but... It's nice to know when your game might be ending. Give you the option to do something about it. Grabbed Einstein, nice. Yeah, Einstein's good. Guy's slippery. This guy, I don't know, it seems like he should be wanting to fist me, but not really heading right for me. This could be deceiving, because we got 1 battleship, 2 cruisers, destroyer. They got 2 battleships, destroyer. You gotta remember the cruisers at these tiers can all be one shot.
Alerte incendie.
And fighting an Agincourt and Nassau. Nasty business. That's why getting B was a pretty big deal.
Résolu, chef.
I'm gonna risk this Agincourt not blowing me up here. I gotta deal with this fucking thing.
Attention. Cible
If they get the carrier, if we get the destroyer, I might consider just trying to ram this Nassau. Just
Alerte incendie.
they should be able to handle 1 ship. Fuck. I think we're gonna win this one. I'll see. Jesus. Yeah, we're down to 1 cruiser. Not looking good. The battleships are very powerful at lower tiers, and then at higher tiers they're not as powerful. But as long as this destroyer could stay alive, we would win the game on score. Well, I want to ram that guy and get him off, because I think if he's hunting the carrier, that could also be a problem.
Concentrez le tir sur le navire ennemi.
These guys just don't seem like they know how to close it out, so that's why I'm not too confident here. All you have to do is hit him once. Please, just shoot him. Good God, man. That's... yeah, we're not going to win this one. This carrier needs to be, like, up there by now. You gotta really be paying attention as a carrier and not get fucked up like this. We'll see. If you can wound him and I can help sink him, that would be good. Shit. Fucking Agicore is a beast. Yeah, if he came toward... I wanted to ram him, trust me, but I can't do it. Unfortunately. There's nothing we can do. This game has been over for about 3 minutes.
Alerte incendie.
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
Come on, Jesus.
L'équipe compte sur vous.
The lower high.
Problème résolu, chef.
Nah. It's gonna be a long shot either way, but him getting a shot off of me is... like, I'm wasting a reload, he got an extra shot. That's a problem.
Cuirassé ennemi coulé.
Oh, nice. You got a Kraken. So I technically have to go to A, so I was going to be forced to turn my guns as well, which is going to be a problem. There's just a lot of issues. All right. So since I'm done with that ship, let's get it out of here. All right. Could still win this. No, I couldn't win that. The destroyer was getting caps. He wasn't trying to torp me. I talk about it on the video that I got coming out tomorrow for you guys, but it's a concept we talked a lot about where when we're talking about fights, it's just trading damage, basically, right? Team HP. So in this case, let's just say your average damage, pull out a number, 5,000 per trigger pull, right? On average, you do 5,000. Let's just say, for simplicity's sake, it's just every time you do 5K. Well, if you got one ship doing 5K against one, I'm fighting a pair of ships. I'm doing 5K to one of them every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, both of them are doing 5K to me. You don't have to be Albert fucking Einstein to figure that one out. That's why this game is such a numbers game. And so, in that situation where you got a full health NASA and a full health, whatever that thing is, Agincore, I mean, if I fought them one by using cover and they weren't fighting together, maybe it would still be a very long shot. But if they weren't angling, you could maybe kill them. But if they're fighting you at the same time, then it's, you know, becomes extremely problematic. And then if they're both protecting themselves like they were there, Agincourt was fully angled. The Golden Fish ship, whatever that's called, Nassau, partially angled, but still mitigating some of the damage. Well, then they're lowering my average damage, and, you know, they're still in positions where they can still deal the damage at the same time. The game becomes a very... That's why it's so frustrating when your team like backs up or watches you from the back. Because, okay, if I'm fighting... If the dude behind me moves forward and we got a 2v2, I can win that. But if he watches me in a 1v2, I'm going to lose the majority of those. It doesn't matter who you are or what you think you're doing. You know, it's probably the most team-reliant game aside from World of Tanks, which is very similar, that I've ever encountered. Call of Duty, you can play team deathmatch. It doesn't matter what the fuck your team's doing. All, you know, your kill to death ratio is going to be the same regardless. Yeah, the Agincourt is slabs. The Agincourt's got 12 guns, I think, or 14. Not to mention the killer secondaries. The Agincourt is a nasty ship. Definitely go to hell for what you've done in the Agincourt. Nino Bixio. Alright, we'll see if we can do better now that we're in the ship we're actually trying to play. Königsberg and a Dallas. That's 2/3 of their cruisers. Carlos coming in hot. No wind day tomorrow. Yeah. Maniac Monday coming in hot. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, it'll be.
George
Monday's
Dewey
always
is
update. Monday's always a little
of a
frustrating
rock star.
for those of us that are under a time crunch to put some videos together. I always work a long day on Mondays, anyways. And then I get home and I've got teammates that are like deliberately sabotaging my games, it seems like. What the fuck is up with the HE tonight? Jesus. Alright, this is the first game in the ship, so this time it makes sense. Luckily I can't aim anyway, so it doesn't matter. The Durf coming right up. I used to know a guy named Dirty Dave. I wonder if this is him. Their secondary builds are dual purpose. No, the secondary builds are considered. It would be news to me if any secondaries affected any AA whatsoever. I think guns are either considered AA or secondaries for the purposes of the video game. Come on, Emily. Jesus. Got 3k damage on a broadside Durf that was 5 kilometers away. Not what I was going for. Dallas got a clear sky 4 minutes into the game. You douchebag carrier players. At least he's not focusing on me. You move forward, the team moves backwards or towards the black hole, and you're the first to die before you can scream help. That is the great paradox that we find ourselves in.
Problème résolu, chef.
But for me, sitting in the back, watching my team die in front of me does nothing for me, so I'd just rather not play the game. So it's either play the game responsibly or do something else with my time. And so it just happens to be a coincidence that the way that's actually more fun to play the game also is the way that you're going to win more games. Trust me, sitting in the back watching guys in front of you do shit, you're hurting your team.
Rage dans la coque.
That's 5 fucking floods tonight. I've never seen anything like this.
Dégâts critiques au moteur.
Seriously, I don't think I've had 5 floods in 2022. Alright. T61, no wonder.
Problème résolu.
Those guys are nasty. Luckily, he's over here torping battleships rather than trying to win the game. Hey, why don't you come down here, dude, and kill the fucking T61? That would be much better than whatever the fuck you're doing. Way better than watching that Dallas get pummeled.
Torpille à 6 heures. Torpille par l'arrière.
Motherfucker.
Rage dans la coque. L'eau s'infiltre rapidement.
Eh.
Coéquipier, j'ai besoin d'assistance.
Now he can't do anything about it.
Problème résolu, chef.
That's not good.
Torpille par l'arrière. Torpille par l'arrière.
Fuck you.
Rage dans la coque.
Jesus Christ, guys. Got your first ever Kraken in the Brittany. Nice. The Brittany is actually a pretty good tier 4 battleship. But not when a T-61 parks 5.1 kilometers away and decides you dead. Yeah, we needed the Marblehead to save us, and he did not do it. I guess I had 2 options. Like, I was holding the last captain we had there. I was also kind of jointly attempting to pin both of those battleships to our south. But, you know, we lost 3/4 of our health at the T-61. Alright, I need a fucking destroyer line, because I'm really sick of playing battleships every game. How far are we away? 900 XP. Can we do that? Hopefully. Time to get on Reddit, yes. Destroyers are too damn strong. You can't even see them. Loop, what's going on here? Got the Hyuga. Nice. Yeah, for 7,500. Now you roll the dice. You're not guaranteed anything good, but that's not bad though. 70. How much is 7,500 doubloons? Seems like a lot cheaper than the normal prices. Oh my god. 2, 4, 5 battleships, 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers, and another carrier. Every fucking game down here you get a carrier. What is going on, man? For the whole week, I'm trying to get footage of me just shitting on carriers, and I get a carrier once every 20 games. Now you get on this account, and every fucking game we've had tonight. $30. That's not too bad. Compared to what we're used to. Yeah, we're creeping up on the 100 like mark. Let's see if we can get that going here. Get the Leon. Yeah, the Leone is part of that group, I think. Oh shit, we got our destroyers overloading the south. This looks like solid. Well, who the fuck am I getting matched with today? Got the loony bin on the loose tonight. Holy shit. And the carrier. They're all scouting the wide open swath that any ship can... I can scout this line as well as you can. But sure, let's put everyone over there that has eyes. We'll see how that works. Probably not the strategy I would have come up with personally, but we won't know how it works till we try it out, right? Trying to put in a one of them. Well, now, I don't think we really have... I don't ever remember seeing a cockroach in my area. I've asked people that live around here, and once in a while they say they have. But from my limited understanding, I don't think you would ever really want a cockroach, would you? Yeah, see how much better this would be if we had the destroyer? Look at them, they're literally sitting on top of each other. Holy shit. They're not even on the same team. Yeah. Let's just hope we get a destroyer commander this next crate here, because I'm not feeling relying on these guys anymore. Oops. I have no idea why my sonar is on. Oh. Not what I wanted to be doing with our... Oh, there's a destroyer. There he is right there. I was going to say he's somewhere in this gap over here, but... Until this Andrea is cut off, we gotta back the thing up. There we go. Come on, dude, and fuck him up. Dude.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord. Torpedos direkt voraus.
In this situation, you know you're fucking dying. You have to kill the destroyer. He's got 3 guys shooting him. There you go.
Gute Arbeit.
If you're going down and you can make the key play before you do it, then you gotta consider it a good play, right? Like, sometimes you just get in situations where you're gonna die. There's nothing you can do about that. But getting that destroyer there probably just won the game, so that's an outstanding play. Baloney is coming in hot. When training rooms hit, you should think about hosting a tournament with you plus meta commentating. 5 to 10 per head to cover your efforts because you deserve to be compensated. People would love it. That'd be an interesting idea. Training rooms open up a whole universe of possibilities. There's no doubt about that. Thank you, Thelonious.
George Dewey is
Yeah, I don't know.
equivalent
The
of
training
of a rock
rooms, if
star.
they even come close to approximating what I imagine them to be, they're just like, they'll be great for you guys, but they're like designed for people that shoot footage. Right? They're not going to fuck these training rooms up, are they? Right, guys? Yeah, that could be interesting. I don't know how it would. The technical aspects would be the daunting part of that. Oh, well, there's a will, there's a way.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
What the fuck? Is he getting past the island? Wow, that's some nice piloting right there. I didn't think I could get there. That was a nice turn. Here's what we're talking about, though. Like, the Nagato and the Andrea should trade evenly, right? Now, if they are both horizontally angled, then yes, they'll trade evenly. If the Nagato angles towards him, then this guy's average damage per minute should go down. But now that he's not angled towards me, good God, that's 2 sonars I hit by accident. Now my damage per minute goes up, right? So this is a 2v1 numbers game. We should win this. If he dies, he dies, but ideally he would kill the Atlanta. You see the difference that the numbers make, right? I mean, the game is... It's designed if you move the ships into the right spot. You know, you're supposed to reliably be able to say that was a great play by moving that ship there, you know? There we go. So, like an Andrea that was half health took on a Nagato that I think he was full health, if I remember. This thing was about half health when that conflict started. And he got him as he was going down. Outstanding play. And meanwhile, here I am. I don't know if I took any damage during that exchange, but not a lot. Now, we didn't do a huge amount, but we probably got about 20k on him or whatever. You really, it's just, it's like setting up a old computer game. I can't remember the names of them, but you build these bases, you know, and fight the AI. And it would just basically be who builds the most towers, and then the towers outgun the other towers, and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just a numbers game. The same shit with this. It's whoever's got less battleships in the back watching the game usually wins. So if that's how you play the game, you're probably, I would say you're probably not a good player, and you probably got a very rough win-loss record. It's easy to fix, though, to start trying to prevent the numerical mismatches by becoming engaged in the fight. Easy fix. Meta and Tbull, your favorite streamers? Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that. If you would pay for that. Come on now, everybody would pay for that. think he's talking about the entry fee to the tournament. I don't know. Nurnberg, you do have to be pretty careful when you're playing this one. Alright, well. Been some chop tonight, but we've squeaked out a couple wins at least. How different will training rooms be to AI? Well, we're hoping that you'll just be able to kind of set the parameters, as many parameters as possible. I'm trying to remember how they worked on World of Tanks, but I think you could... I don't know. That's why I'm interested to see how they're going to be.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
Yeah, when this thing first came out, the firing angles, like, here you can get all 3 guns on that angle, the diagram at the bottom. When it came out, like, the gun was busted. You have to be basically broadside. So it's still the high damage per minute output, but it was extremely hard to play. Nurnberg's still difficult in that you can be blown up very quickly, but you can also pump out the damage. Alright, we got the next crate here. Let's see what we got. Spinning the wheel, make me rich. Yeah, you should be able to pre-select the humans. I mean, we're envisioning for the members' streams being able to set up our own 9v9s. Makarov, come on now. Do I need Makarov? Let me think about this. Makarov. I did have him slated on the light line, which is one of my least favorite lines in the game. So I think we're just going to leave Makarov in the boneyard for now. I don't have any time for Russian light cruisers on this account, I'll tell you that. Yeah, well. What we could do is play a couple Tier 2 destroyer games. And we could also think about putting some points into Conrad Hellfreak here. Which I think is a decent option. I think he's the other Dewey that's worth investing a little bit into. I think we'll go ahead and do that now. Yeah, what do you think of that idea? Don't have a good destroyer build at all here. Holy shit. Main battery reload damage. This is nothing even putting. I guess, Jesus. I'm just gonna leave it blank for now. There's nothing worth putting on there. Elfrick isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't... You guys know me, I like my twist and track. But he's kind of the first a inspiration option that we get. So we could consider playing around with them there until we get the likes of King and Yamaguchi. Look at this batch. Holy shit. This is the one they talk about on Reddit all the time. 2, 4, 6 destroyers. Am I counting that right? Yes. Holy God. Alright, that should be goofy. Just buy Bay with the blue XP. I'm not really that concerned about Bay necessarily. I would like Sims. I might try a Bayless build playthrough. Because on my other account, I got Bay on every line, right? Every destroyer line. I think. Maybe not Russian gunboats. But even there, I'd be a little surprised if I didn't see him on there. It's basically Bay and Sims on 95% of my destroyer builds. Which I think is the best destroyer build in the game. But I do want to try... I want to see how big of an impact not having Bay is. Because like right now my... the Oyster and the Oland... On that build I don't have Bay. I got double anti-air. And it's... You gotta be a little bit... you gotta be aware that you're gonna be outspotted generally. But it's not that big of an issue. I don't know. I'm just going into this with the idea that we're going to play some of the builds that we haven't tried previously. US Destroyer line first. I think that would be a good one. I mean, part of the challenge in this account, I just want to see how well I can do as a free-to-play player. But if all we do is unlock battleship lines, like my battleship win rate is dragging the rest of my win rate down. Trust me. I don't know if it's just because I suck at battleships or they're just inherently not as good, which is what I've always suspected. They're not as impactful, I should say. Oops. Destroyers everywhere. But I mean, for Destroyer, you could put Vian on everyone. Sims is always a great option. Like, what if we did Vian and King or Yamaguchi on a lot of these? Could be interesting. Or maybe I'll just try and come up with a unique build for each nation. We'll see. Alright, nice. I don't think we got a lot of AA on the Romulus. Who would know? I'd be surprised.
Engine boost activated.
So if I'm looking at this guy and trying to figure out what he's going to do, his guns are pointed to his right, right? So if he decides he wants to shoot me, he's going to turn this way, which is why we would put one set there. I don't think he necessarily knew I was there until just recently, but... That's some torpedo theory for you. Oops. It's not even shooting me. I got a 7-kill kamikaze game, and I think they were all aimed at, maybe not all of them, but most of them were aimed just right on the indicator because nobody was turning. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty cool game, but they're not really trying to dodge. It's not that impressive.
Problem solved, sir.
Alright.
Engine boost deactivated.
Not cooperating. Fuck. Oh, I almost got wrecked just by being too close to him. Trying to just distract him a little bit. I don't think this guy can dodge and shoot at the same time, to be honest with you. No offense. Maybe I'm rating him wrong, but... I think he's a little overwhelmed at the moment.
We sank their battleship. Our team has taken the lead.
V-25, man, this one's tough to hit. Like the Wickus is going in for the kill. V-25 trying to stop him. Lulling you into a false sense of security. You never know. I mean, I think you're playing technically correctly. You would always, like we've talked about that for years now. Like you'd always assume they're going to make the correct play, right? The strong play, but it's very often not the case. So you play sloppy and under the assumption they're going to fuck up at your own peril. Whoa. There we go. Alright.
Our team has taken the lead.
5 destroyers down, 1 to go. So here's the rule of thumb. If we kill the Langley by the time that guy gets on the base, then we automatically win. I mean, he would have to come down to reset us. So these maps are small enough that he could actually get over here if he wants, but... For capture the base mode, you have to understand, like... I'm on the base first, right? So as long as I don't get off the base, he has to come reset me. So, seems obvious. Hopefully it is to most of you guys, but... I'll tell you, like... I see people all the time not respond that way. Now, clearly we know a lot of people don't care about winning, but... These guys are like sitting on the base thinking that something's gonna happen, right? Like they'll just be sitting there patiently trying to cap, even though it should be obvious that the other team's further along in their capture. It can get a little bit dicey if they put multiple ships on there, because then you're never exactly sure how long it's going to take. But I just consider this putting them in check. They have to respond. If they don't want to respond, we'll take the win. Yeah, him torping this guy and then capturing the base does nothing. Even worse if he doesn't sink him. Romulus record is 75,000. Oh.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I don't think there's 75,000 HP on that team, to be honest with you. What's a low tier battleship? Like 35? Yeah, maybe there was. Stop ruining yourself. 1 health bar, yeah, he's low. Always got that moment during member streams and I realize I can't get away with my usual BS. Yeah. Usually doesn't take too long that day. It's like, oh shit. Alright, we got a captured, assisted, captured ribbon. Alright. Not too bad. So it doesn't look like there's any stat change to the AA. 2x2 is 7 damage. It's not a lot. This hull just says rudder shift time only. That's curious. Normally you get health, rudder shift, and AA. Not that they're intending you to be spending a lot of time on these tier 2 builds, of course. That wasn't too bad. Let's try that one again. Brandon, welcome back. 1:55 a.m. Damn. Yeah, these Sunday night ones are always tough. Like if I stream Friday night or Saturday night, those of you guys that aren't near me, at least maybe you don't have to get up early, but hopefully you don't hopefully you don't have to get up too early tomorrow. Tier 2 AA is a guy with a Bren gun. Yeah. If you're lucky. Pan Euro AA is disappointing until you get to tier 7. Really? All the way up the line? Yeah, I'm trying to remember when I ground that line out. I think up until tier 6 it was kind of a whole hum line, and then after that I was like, this is tier 6 I liked, and then tier 7 I really like. Can't wait to get the tier 8 and the legendary tier. Alright, what do we got? 2 Waka Takes, an Izyaslav, and a Clemson. Clemson could be nasty. Komsomolets. Yeah, the Olin. What's the normal tier 6?
Let's get to it.
What is the tier 6 Euro? I can't remember now. Yeah, Olin. I think people that are inclined to like the Olin know about it. It's kind of a destroyer player's destroyer, but I'd say it's pretty damn good.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Omelets? Omelets? Well, let's test it out right now, shall we? not getting a lot of damage, are we? But a 2x2, 10 damage per second. That's not a great AA system to begin with. Alright, we shot one down in a tier 2. I mean, half my tier 3s don't even have AAs, so that's pretty, that's not bad. Let's... Phoenix I'm afraid of, especially if this Kuma gets fucked up. Fire! That's a dead Phoenix! Oh! Kuma gets him. Alright. We're gonna make sure we get A here. We're off to a good start, though. We got one of 2 cruisers off the board. Of course, the class of ship we're most concerned with. Ensemblets just charging in here. Does not know about the auto steering feature. Oh, looks like he's slowing down, though. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Go back to hell.
Our team has taken the lead.
Marine. Not moving like a noob.
Victory is in sight.
That terrain might be fucked. We'll see. I don't know how fast those torpedoes are. A lot of times the European torps are pretty fast, though. No, too slow. Never mind. Alright. So we got a couple plays. We could just get B, C, nuke the battleship, kill the lone destroyer. I don't know, this 10 Ryu rushing a terrain seems risky. I think we want one more cap. Just to be safe. Aggressive carrier play. No, just these guys, they don't like first the evolution of carrier movement is first they just gun the engine and go forward like that guy did, and then they'll die a few times, then like, what the hell? And then they'll sit around and think about it and like, hey, you know what, this wouldn't be a bad idea, check this out. I'll back up at the start of the match. So then they'll just back up, and then you'll see him humping the back line. That's stage 2. And then, depending on how long it takes them to figure out that you can auto steer, it could be a couple games later, it could be a couple years later. Just depends on, you know, how they're getting their information.
All stations requesting fire on the designated.
I don't know if you look at the map screen, if it even says. We won't be able to tell here, I don't think. I think if you look at the map though, and you're a carrier, somewhere on there it's got to say to auto steer, hit this button or whatever. I would hope. I know they're not too fond of putting info that would help players out in the game, but that would seem necessary. Check this out. We might go for a... I'm aiming at the battleship and the destroyer on the same line, essentially. But I think the destroyer is right at the left-hand side of that line I just shot. So we might get them both. I don't think we can kill them both. But we might kill the destroyer, hopefully. Unless he's moving. That could have been a incoming dispersion gap, too, from the destroyer. The incoming dispersion perks work with torpedoes, too, not just main guns. Oh! Alright, let's see what we can do here. So we could either go for a ram or a nuke. If we can get a double somehow, that would be ideal. He's on C. What a cheeky bastard. Here's where we would miss in our twisting track. I would like to just launch right now, but I don't know exactly when to launch. I don't think we can beat a Clemson, but we'll find out. Hang on! Didn't need to beat him. Hey, Phil, what's going on here? Firepower is a disc. Well, you get... It'll come in the... I don't know if it has a disc or not. It'll come in a CD case, for sure. But regardless, there's going to be a code in there that you're going to plug in. So I hope you got a new copy. Alright, Romulus. Yeah, we're not... I feel like if we had a premium account, we'd be done with this shit by now, but... Gotta remember it's going to take a few games extra every time. By a few games, I mean about... What is it, 30% more? 50% more? Wicket, what's going on? Dutch? What's happening? CO clubbing? I don't know. I guess you could call it that. Alright, just playing our low tier account. I was hoping to get a destroyer commander so we could embark on one of the lines, but we got jack shit tonight. We got Franz von Hipper, which won't be bad, but I'm not really in need of him until we get the battle cruiser line unlocked. And then who do we get otherwise? We got Mackinson. My God. Made sure he did. Nice. What's going on, Art? Blackout, what's going on? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Looks like we're just 5 likes shy of 100 here, closing in on that goal. Hated the Klaus Torn grind. I don't think I ever played this tier 2 because I think when we got the European line, I think I hit in the crates the tier 4, 5, and 6. I want to say. And I was like, fuck the tier 2 and 3. I'm never going to play those things anyways. So I don't think I ever unlocked any of them. Or either of them, I should say. Man, I figured you guys would want to be stream sniping. Where's the action here? Come on. Saw a post of a guy who saved green XP for weeks to boost Iowa, then realized it cost 18 million silver. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be tough to be getting all that silver when he's watching matches from the back. Jonathan, what's going on here? I'm still traumatized by my early Iowa teammates. Took a good while to figure them out. Then the entire line clicked. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, I thought the mid tier. I mean, a lot of the mid tier destroyers are all kind of roughly the same, you know. Like, what's the difference between T-22 and you know, what's the Brit, for instance? I don't even know what the tier 4 British guy is. What the fuck's going on here? I don't know enough tier 4 destroyer tech tree destroyers to adequately make my point, but all right, here we go. 5v5. It's the Piano Man. Two cruisers, three destroyers. Style is eating burgers and beer. He's probably passed out by now. He doesn't normally. We don't normally see him during the night streams. Stylo goes hard during the weekends. You got to keep that in mind. Acosta, yes. I mean, I get the Acosta's got the smokes, but
Action stations.
I don't know. I guess the point I'm trying to make is the destroyers don't really become really specialized, at least in my mind, until the higher tiers, but they all have their distinct flavorings still. Alright. This game, all we gotta do is be careful and not die too early. I think we'll be okay. Dursky, I want to say, is a mean son of a bitch.
Enemy force detected.
Well, Berger is slowing down if you're wondering why I launched those torps. They got a decent shot.
Torpedoes to starboard.
So I don't know if you guys were around in the stream on Saturday, but Meta was telling me that there was like a thread in the community Discord, or community contributor Discord I should read. So I went back and read it. And it was like an explanation about some of the mechanics. Now, some of it they were like, that's a little bit more info than we normally even want to give you guys, but I think one thing I could say for sure is that locking onto the target increases your accuracy by like double, I think. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? We gotta nuke the cruisers somehow.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Easier said than done, I think.
Engine boost activated.
The launch angles on this thing suck.
Attention. Reporting a target's position.
I have to risk it. I gotta kill this fucking thing. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Holy shit. You fool.
Torpedoes astern.
That was dumb. Ramming your destroyer towards a fucking oncoming cruiser is not a good play.
Fire.
I don't care which school of thought you subscribe to.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Tachibana you gotta be careful of because it reloads really quick. Very, very quickly. Come on. I'm gonna hit the fucking thing.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Man. We gotta win this without casualties because they've got a 2v1 over there.
We destroyed their destroyer.
How's he doing? Oh shit.
Torpedoes direct front.
Campbelltown got the Colbergo. That is huge. So he's got... actually got more health than him right now. I'm gonna get A for sure. We might get B just to be safe. And then if this Campbelltown doesn't kill him, I'll go finish him off. Getting B would just boost the score too. There's no reason not to. ASMR Bay, what up? Good to have target lock when you blind fire something else. Yeah, but the problem with that is it's tough to do because the game will... the game kind of auto lock targets for you if you're pointing at something, like roughly at something. I kind of would, to be honest with you, like him to kill the Campbelltown so I can get some more points. Oh, there he goes. Fine, we'll take the dub. Jesus. Must have had a vine build, yeah. I would agree. That's what it looked like to me. Let's just take a look at the tech tree because I can't remember any of them. So Visby, I think, is the first one I played. Visby Visteris just seemed kind of run-of-the-mill to me. I like Skane. And then the Oyster, of course, is a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't think I ever played Claushorn. Romulus is what it is. It's doing alright, though. Alright, let's get back to our high tier grind. 87,000. 88,000 to go on the York. New account. Ah, we're just mixing it up. Why the hell not? Which account do I prefer? Well, I mean, on a day-to-day perspective, this one's probably more interesting right now, but if you're like, you're going to have one or the other, I'd be like, okay, take the Xbox. I'll take the one that has 99% of the shit in it. What's today's goal? We just got, we opened last week's crate, which was Franz von Hipper. Nothing we can do with him immediately. We can play some low-tier German battleships, sure. Then we got this week's, who was Makarov. I got him slated to run the Russian light cruiser line, which we'll go down it a little bit. I guess we should play some games on it, but I'm not itching to get the fucking Chapaev, I'll tell you that. I'm trying to get like stronger ships on this account that we can kind of grind a little bit. Because on my main account, I've never sat down and played 500 games in the Fubuki, you know, or whatever. Probably like the strong ships I've run the most are probably Königsberg and I don't know what else. I'm talking Tech Tree. You know what I'm talking about though. Spitting walls, lessons in life, lessons in one sentence. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun to go back and plan out how to approach, because there's, you know, the parts of this game that are kind of annoying are also interesting to deal with. How to upgrade commanders and upgrade your navy efficiently. Yeah, let's see if this carrier spots anyone. You got a Mahan or an Akatsuki? Are you gonna spot him or where is he?
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Hold still. Not cooperative. I think the carrier, I'm loving the carrier spotting him, but he's like causing him to react. He's trying to dodge the carrier, which is throwing me off, obviously. Spot him and leave him alone. There we go. I would not stop there, my boy. Carrier, where are you? No, he's going the other way now. Fuck. He was like 2 shots away from dying. Instead, we're going to give him the cap and keep the destroyer alive. Alright, I don't know if I'm really feeling the Blues decision making tonight, but then again, what night do we ever feel it? Alright, we got... There's no point in sitting here. We got 3 dudes just sitting back here, watching me sit back here and watch the cap fall apart, so... Game's already spiraling out of control. Blue cannot handle it. He's not looking. He's not looking. Leon's running. Yeah, we're fucked. This game is over. Whew. God, this fucking controller. That's what I'm talking about. That right there is an example of me not being able to aim this thing. He's dead either way, but I wanted to kill his ass with the guns. He didn't dodge. No, he dodged. Fuck. What a disaster. I don't know why we grouped. Let's see what was going on here. We had 3 ships in this little section right here. They certainly couldn't hit the Fuso, who got a free push here and wiped our ass. But what could they do? They had nothing to shoot south of B, did they? I think they were just sitting here watching this fight over here. Maybe they were shooting over there. Regardless, that was an easy win for Red. Blues need to push. Oh, that game was over the minute we got our teams assigned to us. If you're going to clump the battleships and you clump them out of range, man, you're in serious trouble then. I thought the man would take the torp too. I thought he was dead either way, but I was like, well, let's kill him with the guns anyways. Just as kind of a fuck you. But neither of them happened. Yeah. You had 3 ships, yeah. No, they were watching. You could see all 3 of their guns were pointing on the other side of the map. I don't know if they could hit down there or not. I would hope to God they were at least shooting. But they weren't supporting the Nurnberg, we know that much. Alright. I've never seen all 5 ships abandon B before. That's pretty good. At the carrier spots, I'll park right here and just try and pin this side. And holy shit, he's way over there. They should be able to grab A. I mean, I'm expecting anywhere from 0 to 1 or 2 at the most ships from Red going in there, so. They can't win that fight. We're not going to win the game. Yeah. Oh, look who found us. Alright. See how they're doing over there. Can't see the other guy's health, but I'm assuming they're winning that fight. They're not getting the cap, but we're gonna have a 7v3 overload on that side, so I'm gonna die for sure. But if we can do some damage over here before we go, I think we'll have the win. There's 2 considerations. Like, number 1, They probably want to push through and kill our carrier. At least half of these guys over here. So we could slow down or prevent that. That'd be nice. He's asking me for help. Can you read the fucking game situation?
Torpille droit devant.
Jesus Christ, I can't hit him. Yeah, it's good that he's realizing he needs some help, but I would just... No, he's backing up. You need to fucking go way over there, dude.
À toutes les forces présentes.
And they're not even getting C. Holy shit, we got some issues tonight.
Concentrez le tir sur le navire
I don't even know what they're doing, to be honest with you. Hotnik and Mindk's need to rush the Langley. Yeah. So here's the problem we have with this game is the Omaha's gonna die. Unless the Peter gets fucked up right here. Oh, nice shot. Alright, so the Omaha died. Which means the Chisari will kill him, but then the question is, will he push into C or not? And I do not trust my random battleship teammates to push into the caps. If they know there's a destroyer there, right? Like, the Chisari can move into C and kill this Mine K's or whatever it is without any issues. The Visby. That's not even a challenging fight for him as long as he doesn't completely fuck it up. But he has to do it. And I don't see any evidence of him being willing to. Because if you kill the destroyer and get the cap, now we're back to defending A, and since these guys down here are distracted by our carrier, they're not going to have enough time to flip that score. We just need to get C, in the next minute and 20 seconds. Should be our goal to capture it. And once that happens, I think the game's probably loss-proof. So, we'll stick around and see if they can pull that off or not. This guy needs to go into the cap. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. There you go. Alright. That looks pretty good.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Oh, I thought he was going to go into A. The better play for the Chisari is just to move down here, because all these guys are visually confirmed to be going over here. The point you got to think is, okay, we got to defend A, right? So I guess technically it's probably better to go up here than the cap from that angle. Chisari's turning around to capture the base, which is fine since he's actually going to be able to do it. But it's not. According to the theory, the strongest play would be to let the Furutak capture and then the Chisari. If I'm him, I'm putting it down here, right where the cursor is. It might backfire if they kill the carrier and then turn around, go into A. The other play you could make is put it into A and then just defend it on the cap, which would be fine too. I don't know. That could go either way. I think blue should win it, but I'm not confident. Not confident at all. What do you guys think? Steel Rain, what's up? You can report them for bad play. I mean, I don't get what the point of that is either. I really don't know what, I mean, I'm not big into like reporting in general. But like on this, if you report someone, what does it do? Like, it probably logs that they got a report, and then the game's probably saying for every hour they're on, if they get reported 10 times or something like that, then maybe they'll get timed out for an hour or something. Who knows what the fuck it does. I don't know, maybe I just don't understand it, but reporting doesn't seem to be intended to do anything except for some sort of stress relief for the reporter. You think blue team probably wins, but wouldn't bet too much on it? Yeah, that'd be my approach to that one. They should win it. I mean, it was very easy to win that game, but like you say, I wouldn't bet any money. Looked like a loss when they lemon trained to the middle. I didn't mind that. What I wanted them to do after they had the 4 guys in the middle of the cap, and I believe one of them squirted out east to join me. 2 of the destroyers straight up rushed the carrier, and then one of the cruisers came to aid the fight in the northwest, which is the one that we needed to win. Of course, I wasn't going to win my side, right? You know
George
that.
Dewey
We've been talking about it all
is
night. Numerical
equivalent
disadvantage.
of a rock star.
I don't care how new these guys are. I can't beat a 1v5 over there unless they straight up cannot hit me because they are so bad at aiming. Which I've never ran into that situation. So I knew I was going to lose. It was just, what can I do while I'm there? How long can I make them take to do it? But we need the rest of our guys to form a strong side on the other side of the map and then defend the middle. Jack coming in out here, either get 1 million to live in a shed in the woods in Russia for a year, but you can't leave, or never drink beer again, which you're choosing. Well, I try not to drink anymore, Jack, so that would be my pick. But I'll have a sample beer once in a while. I hit my quota for beer way too early in life. But I'm a big, traditionally a craft beer guy, so. I mean, what are you going to do if you get $1 million, but you got to live in a shed in the woods for Russia? I guess just a year. Doing something for a year for $1 million bucks. I don't know, living in a shed in Russia, I'm assuming there's probably not great heating in the shed. I've never been, but I heard Russia's pretty damn cold. So that could be a problem. I don't know, that's a tough one. Just get sent to Ukraine, hove. Yeah. Gonna grab an IPA right now. If you think I'm curmudgeon about this game, you should see me when it comes to craft beer in general. I just don't think it's... I don't think these hazy IPAs are any good. I'm a traditional guy. Yeah, we found ourselves in some difficult waters here. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it.
Problem solved, sir. Critical engine
IPAs are too hoppy. The first time I ever had the original Stone Runation, which I think was the first double IPA I ever came across. I took one sip and I was like, holy fuck, this thing is nuts. This was back before you could even get stone around here. I had to have one of my buddies bring it back from a vacation he was on or something. Second sip, I was like, damn, this is too much. By the third sip, it kind of wiped out your palate a little bit. Love the double IPAs ever since. Come on, fuck!
Torpedoes to starboard.
I'll throw the game for the double. Nah, we got nothing.
Enemy destroyer.
I will throw a game for a double in a heartbeat. There's no doubt about it. I just could not get that last fucking turret on there. Where is the turret? Is it just one in the front and one in the back? I thought there was 3. Ah! So close. Rather have your butthole waxed than a double IP. Dogfish 120. Yeah, that one's kind of I had that once in a strong ale fest in San Diego. I might have had it once more recently than that. I don't know. It's not it's kind of a beer to say you've had it kind of a thing. Yeah, let's try the Ishizuki. Isolation nail, can't go wrong with that one. Not an IPA guy, yeah, either. It's one of those things, either into them or not. It's like gin and tonics. It's like anything when it comes to booze, I guess. You either like it or you don't. Got a bottle of the 120. I'm trying to think. I think it's probably a lot more maltier than people would expect. But I don't know. It's been a number of years since I've had it. The older you get, the less you like beer. Aviation fueled hops. Yeah, we got a Clemson versus Issa K's. Looks like they got a tier 2 that snuck in.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel. Retreat now.
Retreat now! Alright, let's hope we don't get torped. Those of you that are tuning in, I've gotten 5 permanent floods that stuck on me tonight. It's insane. Well, I got 2 options. I could push directly north, or I could cover the mid, which I think I'm gonna do. Since the Wyoming's leaving the mid, Wyoming, you want to get to the middle and stay there. You don't want to go towards the edges. Unless you really have to. Ishizuki a little bit faster, you can go back and forth. But I don't know how fast my turret verse is. And I don't want to come out through that top into a destroyer and whatever else. This clump would probably do well to move. Here's the destroyer. Getting him early would be nice. Come on. Come on. There you got him. Wish you would have done that before I wasted my reload, but whatever. Bombay Sapphire, the first hard lick you ever had? Oh, man. I don't know if I... The first booze I ever had was gin. I don't know if I would have kept drinking. Probably. My money is on yes, probably, but... would have been a rough intro. Bud Heavy was rough enough. Yeah, well. I got the Ganget. There's another Ganget. One shatter, 2 internal shatters. Wow. The fuck? Man, he's just straight up out trading me. There we go, that one's a little better. What are you nuking? Trying to nuke the Bogatar. Interesting. You got the suicide part down, Pat, but the strike. I want to get the Kaiser before he starts doing his will to rebuild bullshit. We're too late. Nope, there he goes. What? love the firing angles on this thing, but I think the guns just don't seem to do much. Could just be bad shooting, I don't know. Well. We kind of need to delay them until these guys can get on the base. Gus in Wyoming. Kaiser. I'm just trying to get behind the Kaiser. Alright. We can cover this base from the edge of the map, but we gotta... Alright, we're on their base. They got the problem is they can't capture the base without killing 3 ships, which I doubt they'll be able to do. I don't know what the situation is with that cruiser in the north. Alright, now that the Kaiser's woken up, now we're gonna push back into him to get that 2v1 as quick as possible. He was just kind of sailing along. Probably doing a couple lines of coke or something. Oh shit, I got shots. T-Bear, what up? Kind of a poorly executed game, which is kind of the theme of the night on Blues Team. We essentially had them completely bottled up into that little gap in the east, and we fucked it up. Eh, might still be able to win. Kaiser full health. We just need a vicious shot on the Ganget. Wyoming's got the trusty HE out. Nice, nice, nice. Mike, what's going on here? Jesus Christ. There we go. Alright. Should be loss proof now, right? Mead. I used to make mead. Mead's tough to make. It's tough to ferment that. It's really hot. Getting ready for retirement. That sounds pretty good. Tried it because of Skyrim. For some reason, the mead making process is analogous to wine making. But for some reason, the people that get into mead tend to be beer drinkers rather than wine drinkers. For whatever reason.
Requesting support.
What you need help with? If he doesn't kill us all in 98 seconds, we win the game. I'd say you're doing fine. He's close. I'd like to shoot him once. Why is our carrier not spotting this dude? Our detection ring is basically right inside of our firing ring, so we know we can hit him. Come, Somolets! That old bastard. Khan Somolets is just a baby Poe Beta, which is a nasty son of a bitch. You said it, man. Oh, for God's sakes. Don't let him live. Oh, Jesus. That was disappointing. We better check our profit. So we're making 60,000. We would be making 108. 67. So that's about 2/3-ish. 55, 58%, something like that. Maybe it's like base 60 and then they subtract the service cost or something. Or wait, no, earned in battle. Oh yeah, premium bonus. Oh, it's a 50%. That's what it is. Okay, so they do the premium bonus on top of the base. And then they deduct the service cost. I see. Alright, let's see how we're doing tonight. I don't think it's been too great. Actually, probably about 50% here.
George Dewey is equivalent of a rock star.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jonathan coming on out. Will you be scheduling the next member stream for perhaps late November to allow yourself time to evaluate the new patch and ships? I'm thinking probably next Saturday would be my best guess. I just want to confirm that that's going to work tomorrow when I'm working. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. But the later in the month, then we got Thanksgiving. The industry I'm in gets very busy at the end of the year. Like basically through November through the first of the year is going to be very tough for me. So if we can do the member stream earlier rather than later, it would be better from my perspective. So I'm going to go into work tomorrow, and one of my goals is going to be to figure out when I want to do the member stream. So I'll let you guys know. They're kind of tough in the fall because the American audience here, if I stream on a Sunday afternoon, you know, we get half the people because a lot of people like to watch football. I get it. So I kind of forced it on Saturday, which I don't know. There's a lot of considerations. But I will keep you guys posted. Thank you though, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do one Phoenix game. We gotta eventually get the Omaha. Then maybe we'll call it a night. Appreciate you guys tuning in though. We're closing in on 150 likes for a Sunday night stream. That's not bad. Hectic time of year is upon us, yes. But next Saturday would be my most likely guess. I mean, I'm not going to have enough credits to cover a bunch of the ships anyways, so my fate is sealed when it comes to that. Yeah, where do we got spotting? We got carrier behind us, we got destroyer to the south. We got more cover over here anyways. Love the free to play streams. Yeah, I enjoy them. Kind of fun getting back there and scratching the surface again. All work and no play, yeah. Don't have a lot of downtime, I'll tell you that. Yeah, we got one more crazy month, Joshua, and then it'll be dead for 2-3 months. This might have been really dumb. He's trying to bomb me. Look at that turn. It was all going so well till that fucker showed up.
Problem solved, sir.
I can bomb him from any angle. There's nothing you can do about it.
Whoa, great shot, dude. Just wait till we get our AA builds, fucker. You just wait. Every time I get focused, I'm gonna add one more ship to my main fleet on the high-end AA builds. We're just gonna make it a little bit harder for these fuckers to do what they like to do. Bomb the hell out of the waterfront. It happens. Holy fuck. Cavor can somehow kill the NASA. I think we'll be okay. Jesus. I don't see how we're going to win any sides. We're chilling up north. We're getting our asses kicked down here. Oh, fuck. Never mind, I'm already dead. The Phoenix fucking sucks, by the way. I know we'll like the Omaha, but this one I had higher hopes for the Phoenix.
The ship is on fire.
God, the carrier fucking scum just can't leave well enough alone.
Problem solved, sir.
Ross Perot Rojo. Alright, well, another all-star in God's eyes. Well, that's gonna have to do it for that one. Thanks, Kara. We got a little bit done today. That wasn't the best session we've ever seen. Let's see how far the win rate dropped. It was 73%, now it's down to 72%. It's already spiraling out of control. The old Ubari review from the first one. Carrier does have the wood. That's why the carriers are just convincing me, because every fucking time we stream lately, they just focus me the entire time. So we will... My plan initially was just to do the AA build on this thing, but then I'm like, to get a good AA build, it's going to take like several years, so fuck that shit. So now we're just putting it on the build that I can do it immediately, and so far so good. We either don't get the carrier due to the juju of having the AA builds, which is great. Fuck, I'll throw away a couple inspirations for no carrier in the game. Or if they do show up, then we just shit all over them like they like to shit on us, so fuck them. Alright, guys. If that was my first game, would I uninstall? No, that wasn't even the most frustrating game I've had tonight. Alright, guys. Well, I appreciate you hanging out here. Let's see. I got a pretty good Alabama game for you tomorrow morning. I think you guys will like that one. And then we'll see what happens. Are they going to put a bunch of credits into my account? Well, if not, then I'll probably just get the British destroyer to start. Because I think I'm about 10 million shy for a second ship. I think the British destroyer and battleship are my first two picks. Then the French cruiser, then the French battleship. And I don't really care after that. British cruiser, I guess. So we'll see. But I am hurting on credits on that one. I think I got about 53 mil. And I think they're about 30 some odd. 36 to purchase and upgrade. I'm not even close to the second one. Jesus. Could be a grindy week. If that's the case, we'll probably just stream a bunch at night. If we got to grind credits anyways, we'll might as well do it in public. Alright, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of the night or good rest of the day if you're Day's just kicking off.